Now, my brothers and sisters of the Briar, I'm really excited about this specific blend, as it's been one that I've been anticipating for it to show up for some time now. I just ordered from the country Squire. It is, in case you can't tell from my horrible attempt at the accent, it is Old Home Place, which is some of the finest tobacco in Kentucky. And that's my Schnauzer thinking he needs to be part of the video. But anyway, all joking aside, cannot wait to try this. So just came in, and honestly, it's been a week. The state of Utah actually gave us our license for the facility that we're opening up. So yippee-ki-yay on that. That's a hurdle done. And we got about 2 weeks, a little less than, to finish all the polishing that we need to on this facility. So it's been busy. So this was a nice package to come home to this afternoon. So that's awesome. But yeah, so this is a blend that's from Dr. Allen. If those of you who are familiar with the pipe Cottage, most of you are. I love it when you open the box, and even though it's in a bag, you get this delicious aroma that just wafts right in the face. Good stuff. Went ahead and got myself a good thick bag of this just because, well, I like dark-fired Kentucky, and anybody who is familiar with my channel knows I've been on a dark-fired Kentucky kick. And this predominantly has that. It's several varieties, as they say. So it has the bright Virginias, it has the dark-fired Kentucky. It has white and dark burley and unflavored Cavendish. So, judging from the blends that Dr. Allen tends to like, given the predominance of this blend, I am going to guess that it is going to be up my alley. So, you know, it's funny. I thought for sure the bag note on this would be much more predominant of the dark-fired Kentucky, but it's Virginia and burley that hit me most. I know I usually do not do the bag notes or tin notes, but it just surprised me. Almost a chocolatey, nutty nougat aroma from this, which is kind of surprising. I again didn't think that it would have such a sweet profile. I mean, I knew that it had Virginia, but anyway, super stoked to try this. So, Dr. Allen, thank you for the blend, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Again, I'm breaking in this Shuckum pipe, the fun carbon one, right? Beautiful pipe. And yeah, a lot of people think it has some sort of a hydro dip for the coloring on this, and I'm starting to think maybe that was the case. Again, it's been a busy week, so I haven't really fully researched exactly what goes into make this pattern, but it sips well. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this up and light it up, and we'll get going on the review. That good. Seriously though, so far so good. We're still heating it up. Pre-light part is mostly done. This is a sweeter blend than I thought it would be. For those of you who are curious about the profile, the dark-fired Kentucky is not as predominant as I thought it would be. 100% there. I just, again, a much sweeter, which is the Virginias and the Cavendish stuff. It's a condiment on top of this, right? Natural. I'm not saying this has any casings. I'm just saying that the tobaccos used to complement this it's not something where this is not this is not dark bird's eye or Kendall. This is a much sweeter blend. I will absolutely say for sure the quality of tobacco that was used in this blend comes through. Absolutely. This is nice. This is a trying to think of a way to compare this to a different blend. I guess that's sometimes a good thing, right? If we can't exactly pin it to another one, right? It's got its own unique style. Yeah, I would say for me, for my palate, that bright Virginia, the burley, you get like a nice sweet nuttiness to this. Yeah, so okay. Mulling it, distilling this in my head. So it took me a minute. I've had to let go of my preconceived notion of what this was going to taste like, and we've all been there, or we've all been there plenty. So this is a blend where it is not a in-my-face Kentucky blend. That's fine. I've been on a dark-fired Kentucky type kick, and that's fine. That's not what this is for me at all. It's there, but it's almost in the reverse of what I was expecting. I was expecting that to be really upfront, and for the Virginia and the Cavendish and the Burley to be more of a back note. Not at all what's happening with this. That's okay. 100% okay. Because dang, did they blend the others so freaking well with this. So this is, gosh, this is a great balance. The Virginia and the Burley in this is a great balance. Oftentimes with Cavendish, especially the unsweetened Cavendish, it can have that, it can overpower the blend, and I'm not getting that with this. I'm not feeling as though the Cavendish is really taking over in the confection component of this blend at all whatsoever. This is a very, I think this is one of the sweeter unsweetened blends, right? This is one of the sweeter uncased, unflavored. It's not an aromatic by any sorts. This is a great quality sweetness coming from this blend, from the way they did the Burley, the Cavendish, and the Virginia. And I think that dark fire Kentucky is more of giving it its mouthfeel. It's giving it more of that robust. It kind of keeps it keeps the rowdy children in line, right? It keeps it a mature blend, right? It keeps it so that this is a delight to sip, but it's not one of those blends where it's just sweet. It is sweet, but has that dark fired in there to give it its maturity. I guess is the best way that I could probably describe this. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yep, I like this. I like this enough that even though, you know, gosh, I'd have to look at the invoice and it's not on here, but anyway, pretty sure that this isn't going to necessarily be something that's on the menu forever. So I would certainly encourage people to try this one, and I know that I myself will probably grab that same amount that's there right now in that bag. Just to cellar it so that I have it, because I think this will age amazingly, and I also it's a blend that I think I'll probably have some serious reluctance and kick myself in the backside for not having more of it, should it be something that's like a one and done, right? So there's that too. Nobody blind buys, I suppose. Well, nobody should blind buy a bulk amount of tobacco. Little amounts, and then you can always just go ahead and pass it on to your fellow brothers and sisters of the briar, should you not care for the blend. Like old Uncle Mike, you have a package, should you watch this one inbound for you. So yeah, definitely give it a try. Not sure how limited it is. This is a very Virginia Burley predominant, but quality predominant blend, with the Cavendish on there in a way that is not overpowering the other two, with that final roundup of the dark fired Kentucky as just like a more robust, thicker mouthfeel, maturing it and calming down the sweetness and making it a real all around good sip. So yeah. Yep, absolutely. So that is my review on this one. Not disappointed at all. I'm going to go ahead and finish my iced coffee so that I have the energy that I need to give my attention to my littles. And until our next review, be well and happy sipping.